Remember, in a product structure diagram, the items themselves can be circles, squares, ovals, really anything you want as long as everyone understands that's what they represent. This particular problem here is a good example of that because we have a rather elaborate product structure diagram. Oh, and really the only thing that we're asked to do is interpret it. Okay. Consider the following product structure diagram representing a bill of materials for a finished good A. All right, I see it. It's made of all of these things. Items A through FF have been sketched as circles for convenience, but represent the same information as product structure diagram, sketched with squares or any other shapes. Okay, these are just the various things you need for A. Please answer the following questions based on this information. Oh, first question. What is the parent item of N? Okay, how do you find the parent of a certain item? Well, first you have to find the item. So I look here and I want to find N. Oh, N's right there. Ah, N is right there. That was the first. Where is it? Now, where is its parent? Trace the connection upwards. When you hit another item, that's the parent. So in the case of item N, the parent is F. There, answered. Okay, now, next question. Who are the children of item B? Okay, last time we answered a question about a parent. This time it's about the children, but the first step's the same. We have to find item B. Item B. Item B is right here on the far left. Who are the children? When you're looking for the children of any item, trace the connections down. When you hit another item, you found a child. Okay, I is a child of B, and item J is a child of B. And notice that nobody else is. Now I can write, just so I don't forget, the actual answer is I and J. They are the so-called children of B. Notice I didn't write S, Y, or Z. When you're looking for the child items, trace the connections down. When you hit an item, you have found a child, but then do not proceed any further. Anything beyond that, they are not the children of that particular target item. S, for example, is not a child of B, but S is a child of J. Okay, say fine, got it. What else? List all raw material items. Oh goodness. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a tally because, wait a minute, how are we supposed to find, how is this image supposed to communicate which are the raw material items? Ah, we remember that raw material items are things that you bring in from the outside, which means that they're the stuff that you start with. Yeah, raw materials, which means that they won't have any children, right? There can't be anything that goes into them because we're bringing it in from the outside and we're starting with it. So the raw material items will be, we have to find all the items on this diagram that don't have children. So there's actually quite a few of them, but we'll just tally them. Let's see, let me put this here where we can see it and then sneak this in right here because right away I see one. I must be a raw material item. It doesn't have any children. And then, okay, no, J has a child, S, aha, two more. Down here, I, Y, Z. Now let's work our way along. Okay, careful, don't skip these in here. They don't have children. K and L, they must be raw materials. And then down here, right, AA, it's just the name of the item, B, B. And then careful not to miss that all the way up here, E doesn't have any children. It belongs in the list. Who else? Okay, then down to here, C, C, and D, D. Okay, C, C, D, D. And then in here, O and P don't have any children. And then down here, E, E, and F, F. And then finally over here, yes, finally, one last one, R. All of those items are by definition raw material items. We found them because they don't have any children. Okay, next question. Item S belongs to what level? All right, first we have to find item S. Where is item S? Oh, S. Yeah, S is down here. And the question is what level does it belong to? Oh, right. How do we label levels in any product structure diagram? Remember, we always begin at the top, and that is level 0. Then the next level is level 1. The next level is level 2. That means that item S is on level 3. Whoops. There it is. Belongs to which level? Level 3. We can see that right there. Okay. Oh, one last question. Suppose you have absolutely no inventory on hand, but you want to assemble 1 unit of finished good A. The lead time associated with each and every item pictured in the product structure diagram is exactly 1 week. How long will it take you to complete 1 unit of A? Let's look at the diagram again. Now, you might be looking at that and thinking, oh no, now they've added lead time. So in order to figure out how long overall, what it's asking, you don't have anything, how long does it take to create one of those? I'm going to have to draw one of those time-phased product structure diagrams. The ones that look like bar graphs and they unfold where each item has been scaled to its lead time. You could do that, and I mean, it might be practice. It's going to be a very elaborate diagram. It's actually not necessary in this case because of the fact that they said that every item has a lead time of 1 week. You can kind of cheat because, you know, not horizontal but vertical, working with the original diagram. That means that the final assembly on A is 1 week. Because all the lead times are 1 week. So it's apparently 1 week just to assemble A. You don't have anything in inventory, and to assemble A, you need a B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. And the lead time on each one of those is 1 week. And the assumption always is in MRP that they don't go one after each other, that you can procure or produce or whatever, get them all simultaneously, which means that bringing them into existence one way or another, all of them, is going to take 1 week. And the same thing here. Well, you know, you can't assemble a B unless you have an I and a J. You can't assemble a C unless you have a K and an L. To get any of the items here, and we assume we can get any of them simultaneously, they all take 1 week. This is going to take 1 week here. And this is going to take 1 week here. And if you were to actually officially draw a time-phase product structure diagram, it would look like this on its side, and all the items would be the same length, right? And they would all, within a level, stack on top of each other in essence, which means that to answer that question, how long does it take if you've got nothing to produce A, finished good A, right? You just add these, okay? 1 week here, 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 5 weeks. 5 weeks. If you have nothing and you want one of the finished good, then it's going to take a total of 5 weeks to finish it.